Okay, Vanessa and Lindsay, we are at the Rasmussen campus in Fargo. This is the room we're in. That's our belongings over there. This is our supplies.
Get in front of the camera so she knows it's you.
Good stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, you sure?
Yep. Perfect.
And then this is our cranial nerve cheat sheet. And this is our Glasgow Coma Scale cheat sheet. And we decided to put the Glasgow Coma Scale in at the beginning of the assessment so that it flows together better. So to begin, I would gather all of my supplies and get it ready for the assessment. And then start.
Come in.
Hi, my name's Vanessa. I'm going to be your nurse today. I'm going to provide privacy, do some hand hygiene. Can I get your name and date of birth?
1/18/87.
Perfect. And what's your name?
Lindsay.
What's your
Ludwig.
last name? Okay,
Sorry.
Perfect. That's okay. And then, Lindsay, do you have any known allergies we need to know about?
Nope.
All right, perfect. So, for the eye-opening response of the assessment, I would give my patient a 4 because she was alert as soon as I came in. She told me to come in and opened her eyes right away. Okay, Lindsay, so today we just have a quick order for a neuro assessment with you.
Okay.
And what that is basically we're just going to check your nerves and make sure that everything's functioning properly. And if you have any questions throughout the process, just feel free to ask me. Do you have any questions right now?
Nope.
All right, perfect. So to start the process, I'm just going to ask you a few questions just to kind of get to know you. So can you tell me where you are today, Lindsay?
Rasmussen.
Okay, and then do you know what year it is?
2018.
Perfect. And what month are we in right now?
November.
All right, perfect. And then for the next part, Lindsay, I'm going to give you 3 words to remember throughout this assessment, and at the end of the assessment, I'm going to ask you what those words were.
Okay.
So red, bird, boat.
Okay.
Okay? For best verbal response, I would give my patient a 5 because she was alert and oriented and conversating back and forth with me. Okay, Lindsay, so can I have you raise your hands above your head and then out to the side of you and then back down to your legs? Perfect. And I would also give my patient a 6 for best motor response because she was able to obey verbal commands. Okay, so then now we will jump into the nerve assessment. So Lindsay, I'm going to have you close your eyes and I'm going to run something under your nose and I just want you to tell me what it smells like. Okay.
Coffee.
Okay, perfect. So that would complete cranial nerve number 1, and it was coffee. So for this next part, I'm going to have you stand up, and then I'm going to have you, good?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to have you cover your right eye with your right hand, and I'll do the same with the opposite. And out to the side of me, I'm going to hold up my fingers, and I just want you to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up at a time.
3.
Perfect.
2.
Good. And then we'll switch.
2. 3.
Good. So that would complete cranial nerve number 2.
Okay.
And then for this next part, I'm just going to shine a bright light into your eyes.
Okay.
Okay? And I just want you to look straight ahead and try not to blink your eyes. Good. Okay. And then the other side. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and her eyes were perfectly round, equal. Dilated equally, and
Pupils equal, round, and reactive to light.
reactive to light. That was, I guess that was
That doesn't ask for that. Keep going.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Just kidding. That's not a hint then. Okay, anyway, so Lindsay, for this next part, I feel like I'm getting in the way.
Just move back a little bit. You have to just move back a little.
Okay.
So she can see you.
Okay, so for this next part, I'm just gonna have you focus on the pen light and I want you to follow it, whichever direction it goes, but without moving your head, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring the pen light in, close to your nose, and just follow it with your eyes. Perfect. Good. All right, so then that would complete cranial nerves number 3, 4, and 5. So you can go ahead and have a seat, Lindsay. And then I'm just gonna feel your jaw movement. So I just want you to clench your jaws and chew a little bit. Perfect. Move up here. Good. And then I'm gonna have, or you say, right? Or those are yours? Those are mine, right? Or did you switch? These are yours. Okay. So then I'm just gonna bring this close to your eye here. Good. Good. And then I'll have you close your eyes. And just let me know when you can feel this. Okay? Perfect. And then that would complete cranial nerve number 6. And then for this next part, Lindsay, I'm going to have you smile really big. Okay, and then puff out your cheeks. Perfect. And then can you move your eyebrows up and down? Perfect. And then I'll have you close your eyes once more. And I'm just going to guide your hand into this little bucket. And I want you to taste that and tell me what it tastes like.
Salt.
Perfect. So then that would complete cranial nerve number 7. So for the next part, I'm just going to cover the opposite ear and I'm going to whisper something in the opposite side and I just need you to tell me what I have said, okay?
Okay. Cat, dog.
Perfect.
Baby boy.
Perfect. Okay, and then I'll have you stand up once more, Lindsay. Okay, and I'm just gonna check your balance here. Good. Good. Okay, and then you can have a seat. Okay, and then for this next part, I'm gonna do cranial nerve 9 and 10, and I'm going to check with the tongue compressor her gag reflexes and throat and do a tongue assessment, but I'm not going to actually put this in her mouth because we don't know where it's been. Okay, Lindsay, so I'll have you open your mouth and then say ah.
Ah.
Okay, perfect. And her uvula raises appropriately. And then I would stick this further back in her throat to check her gag reflexes normally, but we're not going to actually do that. And then can you stick your tongue out for me and move it up and down? Okay, perfect. And then that would complete cranial nerve 9 and 10. And then, Lindsay, can you shrug your shoulders for me? Okay, and then can you bring your ear to your shoulder for me? And then the other way. Perfect, and that would complete cranial nerve number 11. And then, last thing, can I have you stick out your tongue and move it side to side and up and down? Perfect, and that would complete cranial nerve number 12. So, for this next part, I am going to I'm going to move the camera down. so that you can see her feet and her knees, and I'm going to check her reflexes.
That's going.
Is it? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to have you push against my hands, okay? And then bring them back. Perfect. And then, can I do the same with your hands? Push down, okay, and then pull back. Perfect. Ouch. And then, okay, and then I'll have you hold your hands out in front of you. And then close your eyes for me. And can you tell me if you feel something sharp or dull?
Dull.
Okay,
Sharp.
perfect. Okay, and then Lindsay, I'll have you stand up one more time for me.
You have to.
And then, oh, let me move this up. There. Okay, and then can I have you bring one arm out to your side and then touch the tip of your nose? Perfect. And then with the opposite arm as well. Perfect. And then, Lindsay, can you tell me what those 3 words were that I told you at the beginning of the assessment?
Ball. Red cat.
I don't close.
I don't remember.
I believe I said red ball bird.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Pretty close though. So good. So at the end of our assessment, I would go over the meaning of fast with my patient. You can have a seat if you'd like. So F is for facial drooping. And so we would just want to watch to make sure there wasn't any droopiness in her face or like slouchiness. And A is for arm, and that would be like watch for any tingling or numbness in the arms or tips of the fingers. S is for speech, so we'd watch for slurred speech or any changes within speech. And then T is for time, and that means that it is time to call 911 if you have any of these symptoms. And then that would conclude our assessment. And at the end, I would ask my patient if she has any questions for me about the assessment, or ask her if she needs anything. Lindsay, do you have any questions or do you need anything else from me?
No.
Okay, perfect. So our assessment would be concluded. I would free the room of clutter, provide my patient with water and a call light, and I would unprovide privacy. I would chart my findings throughout the assessment and do hand hygiene as I left.
Perfect.
And that's it. Thanks.